world, is now in a state of stagnation and chaos. But the most shocking point is not in the terminals, but in the parking lots, which have turned into a gigantic steel graveyard with over 2,000 supercars covered in thick dust. The Ferraris, Rolls-Royces, and Bentleys lie exposed under the desert sun, where you could write an entire will on their thick layers of dust. The strange thing is that the keys are still in the ignition. This is not generosity, but the silent scream of those fleeing in panic. In Dubai, bankruptcy is a criminal offense. Therefore, instead of facing imprisonment, the financial kings choose to leave everything behind in exchange for a one-way ticket to forever. Each abandoned car is a story of shattered illusions, of those who once believed that money could buy immortality and eternal safety. The image of stranded passengers waiting on the terminal floor, surrounded by duty-free shops devoid of staff, is a symbol of the collapse of a service empire. Especially after the attack on the fuel depot near the airport on the 16th of March 2026, this entire aviation gateway was paralyzed. This airport no longer seems to be a place of connection. It has become a bottleneck of fear. Thousands of people now have to choose the risky option of a land evacuation, taking 12 to 16 hours across the desert to Oman. This journey is a stark contrast to the luxurious first-class flights they once enjoyed. Leaving behind a lifetime of wealth for freedom reflects a harsh reality. The system here is not designed to support you when you fall, but seems to wait to push you into the abyss if you are no longer useful. When the flow of money stops, loyalty disappears, turning every symbol of success into a burden to be shed. DXB Airport is now the most vivid testament to the transience of an illusionary oasis. What is the true value of a supercar key when it can no longer take you to safety? How many dreams have been shattered forever, along with the collapse of the exchanges here? Dubai is falling behind in the geopolitical storm, but is the world out there operating in a different way to replace its position? As the glamour of Dubai fades, the enormous flow of money seems to be quietly seeking more stable new havens. The biggest contrast lies in the resilience of the systems. A Las Vegas, even with a 20% revenue drop, can still survive thanks to its resilient domestic entertainment ecosystem. In contrast, Dubai completely parasitizes on international tourists, making it extremely vulnerable to any global fluctuations. The contrasting figures reveal a harsh truth. While the European luxury index only dropped by about 9%, Dubai recorded a catastrophic revenue decline of over 60%. This proves that the crisis here is not a general market correction, but a brutal culling of a model lacking internal strength. While other financial centers rely on knowledge and production, Dubai seems to bet everything on facade and ostentation. The shifting of power centers is causing Dubai to gradually lose its unique position. Riyadh is leveraging this instability to attract the elite with promises of stability and reform. Meanwhile, Austin and Singapore are becoming new safe havens for tech talents who once considered Dubai home. The fact that Emaar Group's market capitalization has evaporated by 26% is the clearest evidence of institutional investors turning their backs. The collapse of Dubai is a costly lesson for any country that wants to fast-track development. The development without consequences model may have officially ended in March 2026. You might see the similarities with the old empires that once collapsed when they lost their core values. The emptiness at Dubai Marina is a warning. A soulless community will disintegrate as soon as the wind changes. Dubai is currently being forced to redefine its values in a world where luxury is no longer the top priority. Will rapid wealth ever truly be sustainable without a foundation of culture and empathy between people? What do we learn from the collapse of an icon once considered inviolable? After all these shocking numbers and images, what will be the final verdict for the Dubai promise? Dubai in the late days of March 2020